Here are 3 different ways to monetize the skills, knowledge, and hobbies you already have by turning it into an online business. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified each time a new video comes out teaching you how to build your own $1 million side hustle. The strategies I'm going to share with you today helped me grow my side hustle into a 6-figure business while I was still at my 9-to-5 job, and then eventually grow that business to 7 figures per year while only working 2 days a week. Now, if you want to learn more about me and my business and how you can also build a profitable part-time business online too, make sure to check out the free training linked below this video. Now, the easiest and most simplest way to monetize the skills and knowledge you already have and turn them into an online business is by offering what you know as a service. This is exactly how I got started with my business. I spent my entire career working for advertising agencies, and I help my clients at these agencies do things like Facebook and Instagram ads and branding and social media management and email marketing and lead generation. So when I realized that I didn't want to spend my life in a cubicle attending pointless meetings, working for someone else, and answering fake urgent emails on the weekends and in the evenings, I took the skills that I had working in marketing and advertising, and I offered them to my own clients. I found businesses who were interested in my marketing and advertising services through in-person networking, in Facebook groups, through referrals, and also just through cold emails and cold DMs on social media. Now, traditionally, when you're a service provider, you offer your services to other businesses, but you can also sell services to individuals. What you offer doesn't have to be a professional service. For example, if you love gardening, you could offer the service of planning out a garden based on the space, the size of that, as well as the growing zone that your clients lived in. Services are a great way to get started. And there are pros and cons to all of the things that I'm going to share today, but let's first dive into the pros of offering services. So the first pro is that there's really little barrier to entry. You don't need a lot to get started. In fact, after watching this video today, you can go out and tell people that you're offering these services and you can get started right away. All you have to do is just write down who you can help and how you can help them. So make a list of the results that you've gotten yourself or other people, and then you can use that and offer that as a service. And then all you have to do is tell as many people as possible about what you offer. That's all you need to get started. The second pro about offering services is that you can charge higher prices than some of the other options that I'm going to share later in the video. And that's because you are providing a one-on-one service, meaning you're working with each client individually. And when you work with someone one-on-one, they are getting the highest level of service and expertise that you have to offer, so you can charge a premium price for it. Now, one of the cons of offering services is that your income really is limited to the amount of hours that you are working. Since you are working one-on-one with your clients and doing the services for them, your income is limited by the number of clients that you can work with in the amount of time that you are allocating to your business. You just can't create more time. So one-on-one services aren't very scalable unless you want to hire people to help you in the future. Now, the second con of offering services is that it can be hard to predict when you're going to land your next client. And you can get stuck on what I call the revenue roller coaster. A client comes in, a client leaves, a client comes in, a client leaves. And it can be really unpredictable income. Unless you have an automated lead generation system that is bringing in new people in a constant, predictable manner who are interested in what you have to offer. This is one of the main things that I teach inside my Successful Solopreneur School program. And you can learn more about it at successfulsolopreneurschool.com. Now, if you decide that services are the way that you want to go, here's a few tips so that you can start seeing success quickly. Number one is that when you get started, do not waste your time building a website, creating a pretty logo, or spending a lot of money on branding. Those things will come in time. Instead, what you need to do is tell as many people as possible what you do, what you offer, who you help, and how you help them. That is how you are going to land clients and make money. Landing clients really is truly a numbers game. There is no secret place where all the best clients hang out. It's really about just telling more people what you do, who you help, and how you help them. A very small percentage of the people who learn about your services will actually become clients. So the more people you tell, the more likely you will land a client and the faster you will grow your business. The second tip that I have for service providers is that the key to not having to sell all the time and get new clients all the time is recurring revenue. So if possible, figure out how you can package your services into a monthly retainer instead of one-off projects. For example, when I got started with my business, I offered Facebook and Instagram ad services to small and local businesses. But I didn't just set up the Facebook ads for my clients. I monitored them and I optimized them and I made recommendations on a monthly basis. I didn't just set up the Facebook ads for my clients and then move on. I worked with my clients on an ongoing monthly basis. So my clients paid me between $1,000 and $2,500 every single month to run their Facebook and Instagram ads. The great thing is that they continued to pay that to me every single month until we stopped working together, and many clients I worked with for years. Now, the third tip I have for you, if you decide that services are the best way for you to start your online business, is to carefully manage and track how much time you are spending in your business and on each client. You can use tools like Toggle to do this for free. And the reason why this is so important is that because you're offering services, it's not super scalable. If you end up working more hours than you like, or you're not making as much money as you want, understanding how you're spending your time will really help you understand how much you need to increase and raise your prices to make the money that you want. Now, the second way for you to turn your knowledge into an online business is by becoming a coach. Coaching is similar to offering services, but instead of doing what you know, you're teaching what you know. Typically still working with clients one-on-one or in a small group setting. For example, you could be a weight loss coach. A weight loss coach is different than a personal trainer because a weight loss coach teaches their clients about things like how to control their cravings or why they're emotionally eating, versus a personal trainer who actually meets you at the gym and does the exercises with you. Teaching versus doing. Now, typically when you are coaching someone, you do this through one-on-one in-person meetings, or again, if you want to move this online, through virtual meetings done over something like Zoom. Again, services do, coaches teach. Now, one of the pros about coaching is that similar to services, there is very little barrier to entry. You can literally get started today. In fact, you don't need a special degree or a specific certification to become a coach really in anything. So the second pro of coaching is that since you are working with clients one-on-one or in a small group setting, you can charge premium prices because your clients are getting the highest level of expertise and attention from you. Now, one of the cons to coaching is that your income is still limited to the hours that you are working and the number of clients that you can take on. The second con is that because you don't need a specific degree or a certification, pretty much anyone can call themselves a coach. So until you get results for your clients, it's going to be hard to differentiate yourself from other coaches in the same industry as you. Also, although coaching is becoming more mainstream, many people don't know what a coach is or how they can work with you. So you have to be really, really clear on what you offer and who you help. The third con when it comes to coaching is that because clients come and go, similar to services, you can also get stuck on that revenue roller coaster that I talked about before, unless you have that automated lead generation system bringing in new people who are interested in what you have to offer in a consistent basis. Again, if you want to learn how to do this, make sure to check out Successful Solopreneur School at successfulsolopreneurschool.com. Now, if you decide that coaching is the thing for you, here are some tips on how to be successful. Number one, be crystal clear on who you help and how you help them. This will help differentiate you from other coaches and also help you connect with potential clients. For example, you don't want to be just a weight loss coach. You want to be a weight loss coach for people who need to lose 50 pounds or more. Or you want to be a weight loss coach for people over the age of 70. Or you want to be a weight loss coach for former college athletes. Be very clear and specific on who you help and how you help them. The second tip that I have for you is to tell everyone you know what you do and who you help. That's how you will get clients. Don't be shy and don't rely on posting on social media to land clients. When you are first starting your business, no matter what your business is, it is your job to find your clients, not their job to find you. All right. We've saved the best for last. We've talked about services, we've talked about coaching, and the third way to monetize what you know and turn it into an online business is by creating courses and membership programs. This one is my personal favorite and exactly how I've been able to scale my business to 7 figures, working only 2 days a week. So, like coaching, creating online courses and memberships are all about teaching. But when courses and memberships are done right, they are a lot more scalable than coaching because you create the content for your course or membership and then you sell it again and again and again and again without having to recreate it every single time. Create it once, sell it thousands of times. Now, typically when you create content for a course or membership, you host it on something like Kajabi so that only people who pay for the content have access to it. Now, the great thing about offering courses and memberships online is that you really can teach about any topic, but people are more likely to pay for something that is going to help them increase their wealth, health, or relationships. My first successful course taught my students how to run Facebook and Instagram ads for small and local businesses, and I still run that program today. If you want to learn more about it, you can go to advisorymarketing.com or check out the link below. So the first pro about offering online courses and memberships is that you can teach anything and everything, from how to write an amazing resume, to how to take expert selfies on your phone, to how to build a consistent yoga practice. Whatever excites you, whatever you have knowledge on, you can teach others. And you don't have to be an expert to do it. You just need to have gotten yourself or other people a result that your students will want. The second great thing about courses and memberships is that if set up correctly, you can make passive income every single day from your course or membership. In fact, in just the past 4 days before recording this video, I made $15,000 from that Facebook and Instagram ads course that I just talked about, and it was 100% passive. The third is that if set up correctly, online courses and memberships really do have unlimited income potential because the work you do is the same whether 10 people buy it or 10,000. And the last really great thing about online courses and memberships is that you really can run your business from anywhere in the world or just your couch as long as you have an internet connection. Now, although I could go on all day long about how amazing courses and memberships are and how much offering my own online courses and memberships has changed my life and my family's life, there are a few cons that you need to know about. And the first one is that there is more upfront work and investment compared to the other two options, services and coaching. Because not only do you need to create the content that is going to be in your course or membership program, but you also need to build a sales funnel to sell it. The reason why you need to do this is because as much as I would love for you to just put something out into the world and people come running to buy it, that's just not how it works. You have to learn how to get your course and membership program in front of people, how to build rapport with potential students, and also how to give them a reason to buy now instead of a year from now. And all of this is called a sales funnel. Now, it might sound complicated, but I will show you an easy way to put it together inside our Powered by Passive Academy, which you can learn more about at poweredbypassiveacademy.com. And the great news is that once you have your sales funnel set up and it's working, you rarely need to update it. The second con for online courses and memberships is that you do have more upfront costs because you will need to invest in software like Kajabi to build your sales funnel and also house your paid content for your students. The great thing is that this investment is minimal compared to other types of businesses like e-commerce or brick and mortar businesses. I'm talking just a few $100s per month, and you can actually get a free month of Kajabi by going to annaconchard.com/free month. Now, if you decide that online courses and memberships are the way to go, here are a few tips to help be successful. Number one is that 80% of your success as a course creator, membership provider is about what you're actually offering. And your offer is the result you're selling and that people will accomplish going through your course or membership. You can have the best sales funnel, the best email, the best ads, but none of that matters if people don't value the offer you are selling. This is the very first thing that I teach inside the Powered by Passive Academy. And that's why inside Powered by Passive Academy, the very first thing that we focus on is figuring out your $1 million offer. Now, the second tip that I have for you when it comes to creating online courses and memberships is that whatever you do, do not copy what the big influencers are doing to sell their courses and memberships. They have huge audiences to sell to, and what works for them is not going to work for you or even me, the average online entrepreneur. And the third tip that I have is that you have to give it time to grow. Don't expect to make $1 million in the next 30 days. The first time I offered my Facebook and Instagram ads course, I had 5 people buy it. 5. But within 12 months, I did $250,000 in sales just from that one course. And now I've had thousands of people go through it, and I've made millions of dollars just from that one course. But it all started with the first 5 students. Stick with it, reinvest in your business, and whatever you do, do not give up, because having a passive income stream like online courses and memberships will completely transform your life. And that wraps it up. Those are the 3 different ways you can monetize any skill, hobby, or passion that you have: services, coaching, and online courses and memberships. If you need help turning what you know into a profitable online business, make sure to access the free training linked below here on how I built $1 million online course. And be sure to like this or comment below if you found this video helpful.